What's happening? It's the Think Twice podcast. We're in the building and the parking lot, and all black on them choppers. God, man, we in the building. Straight like that. What's happening? Y'all come in, take y'all time, man. Take y'all time. We ain't here. You hear me? What up, Rock?
What's up, dog?
I'm cool and with the deal.
Ain't shit. What's up, man?
Man, the world crazy is going on. You know what that boy Trump told the cartel, huh?
Uh-huh.
He told them, boy, y'all. He told the Mexican government, y'all give up the cartel, or we're gonna bomb y'all.
And he's serious too.
He said, y'all better stop taking the cartel. We're gonna bomb y'all. Let me say this now. I got that. I'm gonna give props to where we got it from. Cyrus Student said it, my dog. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people getting a lot of flack because we not taking Iran's side in this war, bro. You know what I'm
Man, I
saying?
ain't taking nobody's side, man, because they ain't got our side, man.
Exactly.
I don't know what's wrong with these people, bro. Yeah, they like to come on there talking about these people never done us nothing, they never done us this, and what they have done us, and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, you leave out what they did for us. Did they cry for us? Did they march for us? Did they protest for us? Did they say they wrong for doing us that? No, they never did.
Not just that. If you look up how they treat, how they
Black
treat
people.
black people
Right,
over there in Iran, like the
right,
Afro-Iranians, man, them people
right.
racist against them people, man. They treat them
Yeah.
bad.
But they
What's
won't
up, Big
use
Money? What's up,
they
SB? That's what we got.
they
We on code.
they won't use what the president said one time talking about when they freed up when a long time ago when the US had lifted their sanctions where it really paid ransom and they let 13 black people go, right? So they're trying to use that as an excuse, like, oh, them people don't have a problem with black folks. No, motherfucker, Obama paid a ransom and let them people go, dog. They just
They
so
have to say
happened
rent.
out of 15 people, 13 of them was black. You know what I'm saying?
And not just that, but see, but we tell these people all the time, we have no friends. We ain't got no friends in this world, bro. I don't know. We don't get it, bro. I don't understand that. I don't know. I don't know. How come we just don't get it, bro?
I don't know, bro. And I'm tired of that shit, man. I'm tired of these people, us black people, finding this excuse. And see, this is what it boils down to, bro. It ain't about nothing else but hate. They hate the president, dog. That's it.
See, this
That's
the
all.
thing, bro.
That's all it is.
And that's cool. Here go the thing, though. You can hate Donald Trump. I don't like no president, honestly. But the point
Me either.
is, you have to understand that what we're seeing is not the will of Donald Trump. It's the will of our government, bro. That's what it is. And I ain't saying,
I,
you know, I don't like Donald Trump. I ain't saving him. I don't give a shit about that boy.
yeah, I
But
forgot who I was telling that to. You are absolutely right. I was telling that to somebody the other day. Like this is not Donald Trump. You keep saying Donald Trump. Oh, I was telling that to my partner Kelvin. I'm like, yeah, you two keep saying Donald Trump. This Donald Trump taking our tax money and putting it in his pocket and da 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 da.
they
I'm like,
crazy,
man,
bro.
shut the hell up, man. That man
It's
ain't making
crazy.
no moves without nobody telling him to make no moves. And you got to be crazy to think that he is, bro. You got to
Say,
be
bro, our people,
crazy.
bro. You gotta get more involved on doing this. Our people, bro.
That's slow for me. That's slow for me when you saying that type of shit. Like America ain't doing this, and
Like they ain't
it's
got no
just a
hand
bunch
in
of
it.
shit, man. Yeah,
Like they
man.
ain't got no hand in the shit. John Frank said, "What's up, twins? You heard that Soldier Slim AI song? No, I ain't never heard it. What's up, Top Shelf? What's up, Nolan? What's up, True Floridian? What up, my boy? What's up, homie? I know you're in your Florida Black. I know you're in your Whiskey Room. Say, bro, you know what else? I'm watching this shit earlier on TikTok. Say, bro, there the pastor came on there, bro. This man said that he gonna be reviewing everybody W-2s to see everybody that been backsliding on him. He gonna get what he deserves. Yeah. That's what he
I'm not
said, bro.
surprised. I'm not surprised at that.
He said, I want everybody to come in with your W-2s, and I want to know if you've been backsliding on me. I say, Lord, this motherfucker something.
Man,
But
yeah,
I ain't gonna
bro.
lie, I
These
gotta
people
salute
is
Dak
just
Prescott, though. I gotta salute Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? He called off his wedding after his fiancee, Jane Ramos, allegedly refused the prenup. Wow. And
Yeah,
he
I
worked
don't
during
blame
he
him.
worked during the 400 million.
Yeah. If you don't
How the
want to
fuck
do
would I
it,
marry you and let you take half of my money?
listen, if a woman sit there and won't do it and come with all that bullshit, tell me you don't love me, well, do it then. If you don't love me, you love my
Right.
money. You love my
Yeah.
money. What you
400
did,
million.
I could see the ones who did 20 years before marriage, all
Yeah.
them damn years before marriage and shit.
That's something
Yeah,
different.
that's something different. Now I can see
I
you
agree,
not
Rock.
telling that girl about no prenup because she was there when your ass was broke and when you was making the money too. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So I can
Facts.
understand that. But you ain't about to, I'll meet you and be with you for 6 months to a year, and then I'm ready to marry your ass. You don't want no prenup. Girl, please. You better get back.
For real. Man, they fuck a nigga like me. I bet I get you knocked off. Me. Straight up. That's what.
But yeah, man. So man,
What's
all
up,
this shit.
SB?
All this shit with this junk is crazy, man. When our partner come on this morning talking about gas prices and up and all this kind of shit, I was like, it was 4 months gas prices was down.
Yeah, it was.
Ain't nobody saying nothing.
Ain't nobody said
Man,
nothing.
they ain't got no, they ain't saying shit. But soon as you know what's happened, we've been living here so damn long. That's why I know you're old enough to see what happens when you have tension in other countries with the U.S. The gas
Yes.
prices go up. When we have natural disasters, the gas
Gas
prices
prices.
go up. You know
Anytime
what
we
I'm
at
saying?
war. Anytime we
Yeah,
go at war. Gas prices. We at
exactly.
war right now.
So it's not nothing new. So what you complaining about it for? You know what I'm saying? But when you ain't had shit to say when it was down, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but
They talk about, hey, I've been, and then show me a whole list of prices you paid for gas. But you ain't list the gas price at the gas station. The
man,
reason
Donald
why
Trump is a
your
whole
ass
boogie
paying this
monster
much
nigga
gas,
out here, man.
yeah,
Donald Trump like the boogie monster to these niggas, bro.
man, that's
All they
it.
got to do is do
They
some
do
fucked
nothing
up
right.
shit and say Donald Trump said it. Yep.
Yeah, that's it. And then when he do right, it's crickets. And then he can't
Mhm.
even do that right because they're gonna say something wrong with that. Or he doing it cause gets this, because he's trying to get money. Nigga told me a whole story about how his son invested in this company and then the next day the company hit this much. What that got to do with anything? That's
Right.
stealing taxpayer dollars. Man, that's not nigga, that's trading. That's how it go. See, the thing about what Donald Trump did when he did the first time when he ran for president, when they asked him about the corruption in America, Donald Trump said this place is a rigged system. And he said, ask me how I know it's a rigged system. They asked him how he know. He said, because I use it.
There you
You
have
got to
it. Yeah.
believe people when they tell you something, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
For real.
I'd rather nigga tell me that. Yeah, you use it. Now teach me how to use it, motherfucker. How
But let me
about
tell you
that?
this shit though. Let me tell you this shit though. And you better pay attention, bro. If Trump bomb Mexico, it's gonna be some shit. That's what you gotta look out for. It's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be some shit.
None of
But
them
not for
nations
us.
fuck with
Not for
us,
us
man.
necessarily.
Fuck it.
But I just don't, man. That shit crazy to me, bro.
None of them nations can fuck with this place, and they know it. Because if they did, they would have acted on it by now. You did. How come America always the one that jump first on your ass? And all these countries be talking sporty. Why you don't jump first then?
What's up,
See?
M. Darrell?
How, and then I was looking at some shit, bro, and I was really thinking about it. America is selfish. You want to be a nuclear power, but nobody else.
Nobody can have nuclear bomb but you. Been like that before Trump. And look, and that before Trump now.
I know that. I'm just saying that America's selfish. Bitch, how you want to bitch, I dare you to make some bombs, bitch. But see, this what I'm telling people about this stuff. This shit ain't really good. They putting all the politics in it, the religion part of it. Israel is or in America. I mean, debt to American, all this kind of shit. They have a debt with them. America have a debt with them, and all this. This shit is not about that. That's the real thing this is about is war tactics. They crippling their biggest enemy. You see what I'm saying? They crippling their biggest enemy. China was getting most of their oil from Venezuela and Iran. So now if you take control of both of those things, what happens? They
You
got to
got the
come through
oil.
you. Yeah, you got
You
to
got
come through
something to
you.
do.
You weaken their power. They can't make no motherfucking nuke. You win the AI race, so nobody don't look at it that it's war politics instead of, and they trying to implement it into real politics. This is war politics. This ain't got nothing to do with
But
just
see,
the United
that's it.
States.
And that's wrong with our people too. We don't understand this shit. How you think they got control to do things like this here?
You dig?
How you think they got the power to do this? Wall.
Wall.
With the gun, through the barrel of a gun.
Yeah, they always, if you don't
Not
give it
no
to them,
paperwork. Not no
yeah.
stealing, not no Walter Plecker changing people's names and Negro and all that. Nah. They
Just
took
like
it
this
by
one.
force.
Just like this one, bro. What happened? They went did some negotiations. The negotiation ain't work. Strike. Blow up your president.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? That's how it always
But
been.
see,
Bitch, we gonna go talk about it.
my Iran president was talking shit like I wish y'all would.
What you
Come
call him?
on.
Kim Jong Un, North Korea. He was like, look, we gonna keep on being a nuclear power, and yeah, we gonna give them some military advice and this, that, the other if they ask us. But at the same damn time, well, we open for talk though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right, Big Money Sweets, bloodshed. That's how they took it.
Yeah, that's how they gonna take it. Bloodshed.
That's why I
Okay,
can't stand these Indian niggas, man. They talking about something, they stole our land and tricked us, make us think we was somebody else. Man, everything the
man,
motherfuckers got, they took.
man, I just was out there on an Indian reservation. They got a whole big old giant smoke shop on that bitch, and them bitches don't pay no taxes. Them bitches got their own police. Bitch, you can't do nothing on them people shit. You hear me? Unless they
What?
say go.
How many black people you seeing on there?
Zero.
Here's what a crazy thing,
Zero.
right?
Zero. Oh well, they had two of them working in the dispensary.
Ain't that
Work.
cool?
And I asked him, I said, this is an Indian reserve? And they was like, yep. She said, how you know that? I said, I could tell because y'all don't pay no damn taxes. And I saw that them two police trucks out there and they say Indian Reserve on it.
Uh-huh.
They got their
Say,
own police force, their own court, their own everything, dog.
that's crazy, bro. My thing
Yeah,
is,
your black ass can't get none.
my thing is this. Well, that's cool, boy. Why is
Yeah,
you niggas worrying about Walt, right? Let me tell you
yeah,
something, dog. Niggas don't have nothing to lose, bro.
nothing.
You don't own no Fortune 500 companies. You don't have no land, no equity. You think the people gonna let them people just come mess all that up? They got America has everything to lose, bro.
And this the other one to add to you, what you just said. You think if them people do come here, fuck this country up, take over. Oh, you black, you okay. No, nigga, you gonna get in the line like the rest of them motherfuckers get in the line, nigga. Fuck out of here. Stop thinking you gonna get spared by some shit. Worst case scenario, they tell your ass, go the fuck back home, which you don't want to do because you don't want to claim. You know what I'm saying? So that's what y'all not looking at the bigger picture. Like they gonna spare you, like China will come in, nuke this bitch and then spare your ass. No, man. Mexico, whoever, they're not sparing you, bro. They
Of
getting
course
your
not.
ass too.
Let me
You
tell you
too.
something. They're gonna look at all of y'all, all of
Yeah.
us, the same way.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact.
And they're gonna treat us
Fact.
the same way. They're gonna treat us
Same
like
way.
Americans, not as an American Negro or American Indian. They're gonna treat us all the same way.
Right.
They're not sparing until you get out of the way. We ain't got no friends, man.
We
We
don't.
have no
You
friends in
know,
this shit, right?
we don't. We don't. I've been telling them that for the longest. Ain't no motherfucking friends here. So I don't know why y'all coming on social media and all in my fucking inbox, sending me shit crying about talking about them people ain't never did me nothing. Yeah. We ain't never did we ain't never did the white people nothing and they did us something.
Hey,
We ain't did the Arabs nothing and they did us something.
that's why Dr. Clark teaches us we ain't got no friends, man.
Come on,
Period.
man.
Period. That's just what it is, man. Ain't no way around that. Niggas in rock talking that shit tonight.
Man,
You
this
know what
my
I'm
shit
saying?
right here. I'll be waiting for some politics because now all of a sudden black people so deep into politics now because of Donald Trump. And that's my thing. And I come off to be sounding like even my two partners right here, my two brothers right here say that about me sometimes. You know, they be joking them, I be, defending Donald Trump. But that don't be it. I be just trying to get us to think it ain't no motherfucking Trump. It's America. This is
Now
America.
see,
So why
now
is you
that right, that
surprised?
was but hold up, but that was that right there what you just said. I agree with. Right. It ain't Trump, it's America. But I'm not, but look, this the difference
It's
between you and
America.
I. This the difference though. I'm not letting Trump off the hook just because it's America's
I'm
policy.
not.
That's the difference. I ain't gonna let him off the hook like
Me
he ain't
either.
did nothing.
Me
You see what I'm
either. I
saying?
ain't gonna let him off the hook
But
either, but I know he ain't the one pushing
I'm
these
not gonna
buttons like
blame
that.
everything on him when I know the policy of the United States of America. Is what I'm saying. Let me back
And we
Rock up
both.
right quick. Let me back you up. Let me back you up, Rock. Let me back you up. Just like when Obama was in office, right? 100%. Just like when Obama was in office, right? Everybody loved Obama. Everybody, oh, he's our black president. You know, we lost more homes under his administration than any other time in history.
Yep.
Black people, bro. You know, more black people got
Yep.
killed by police under his administration than any other time in history. Do you know he did something for the LGBT community? He did something for the Asian community. For the Asian community, he did something for the Latino community, and ain't do shit for the black community. So that let me know right there, bro. Y'all ain't in for the politics. It's the policy of America. It's not no president that people think really runs shit. That's like the Wizard of Oz, bro. That's what Trump and Obama and them did. They're the Wizard of Oz. They're the motherfucker behind the curtain.
They the behind the curtain. They the one behind the curtain.
America,
you gotta look for the wizard behind the curtain, man. That these other people is just the munchkins and the wicked witch of the west and all them motherfuckers. That's all that is, man.
Shit. That's it.
Yeah, man.
That's
this is a fucking game, man. Democrats,
get on code, stay on code. That's right,
Republicans, one side versus the other side. All this shit is
good cop, bad cop, right? It's good cop, bad cop.
It's crazy.
Straight up. Let's just call it what it is, man. All right, y'all hate Trump so much. Let me say, I ain't defending Trump, but I'm just talking about politics in general. Y'all hate Trump so much. But what about if Kamala would have gotten in office and it'd been okay to have gender-free bathrooms for kids to go to in school and public places and shit? What y'all saying then?
They just missed that.
What y'all saying then?
Bring this shit up, when it's one side versus the other, who will win? See, like for instance, when Biden was over there last time talking about you ain't black.
Now
you got Newsom and them talking about you're stupid, you don't know what a computer is. You don't know what a computer is in 2026. Black people.
Come on, man. Y'all hit that cash out, man. Think Twice podcast.
They don't know what the internet is. I'm like, what the fuck?
And Thomas said, we most definitely ain't got no friends. We realize that, the better we'll be. That's why I always said it. I hope it resonates to some niggas. We ain't got no friends. I'm trying to be friends and, trying to claim other shit. Living your reality. Yeah. What's up, Coach? 50-50, what's up? What's up, Coach? Living your reality, man. We black. What's up, Harry? Nigga?
Big facts.
2-6. He was known as the LBGTQ president. Yeah, he was. Look, listen, bro. I don't have a problem with people living the lifestyle they want to live. I really don't. That's your choice. That's your choice. I don't have a problem with that. But we're not finna be having special certain laws passed. Males competing with females because he feel like he a female, bro. You know?
Right.
Come on, man. What are we doing, bro? Like that should be off the table immediately.
Man, they straight. Man, that shit was crazy, man.
What's up, Brandon?
People really pushing for it.
And then how they played Jasmine Crockett on our election. Hey, Simone. Simone, what's happening? What's up with you? That's all they do is play in our face.
They ain't really player. See, they try to say the Latino community really played a part in her losing. What them people did was realize they had paid attention to your ass when you was calling them slaves. Talking about who gonna go out there and pick the goddamn fields. Who gonna do this and who gonna do that? Them people remember that. Say, okay, bitch, that's how you look at us? F you. I'm gonna go with my best interest because we get money in Texas. The Mexicans get money out here, boy. Them Latinos, they get money out here.
See where I'm at out here right now, Rock. We the only two black dudes. The only two. It's a whole big, the whole oil field where we at right now is number white people and Mexicans. We the only two black dudes,
bro.
They got them out here, but they ain't that many. You don't see them.
Every company I call is Mexican. Every company I contract is a Mexican company.
Right. See what I'm saying, bro? And I ain't hating on y'all. I ain't hating on my Mexican brothers and sisters. I ain't hating on y'all. I'm just telling you what it is.
Yeah,
what it is. Because we get along with everybody. We don't have no problems. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't seen no racism since I've been out here yet. I guess that I'm doing my job. You know what I'm saying? But if I was slacking or lacking, I'll probably be hearing a whole bunch of bullshit. But I make sure when I come out here and shit like this, y'all bust my ass and handle my business, dog. Let me read this comment. Right. Booker Russell said, I don't get why people want America to fall. I don't care what nobody says. This is the best country in the world. That's because you fell for the okie doke. You fell for the bullshit. Yeah. Now, how we the best country in the world? We have the most motherfucking suicides.
Well, we the most people. We the most people free.
What?
We the most powerful and free.
No, he said the greatest country in the world. We lead in homicide. We lead in pedophilia. We lead in the most locked up people. We got more people locked up in America than they do in the whole world. Obesity, homelessness, hunger. Man, you
know,
think
I get what
America
he
is that
mean
great,
though.
man? It ain't great as you think it is.
I get what he's saying though. You know what I'm saying?
You talking
Compared
about
to the
for the
rest of them,
freedom, but what kind of freedom you really got? You buy
I
some land
mean,
out here, buy some land outside
well,
the country, and
this the
hold on.
freedom we really
If
got.
the feds gonna come take your shit, they can come take it. No excuses. No
Yeah,
questions.
but
No
listen,
questions.
out there, they gotta do what the fuck the damn dictator say. Period. If
You
he
know?
say, if he say go to fucking women can't work, women can't fucking work. If they say every male that's born got to be in the military, every fucking male that's born got to be in the military.
But see,
So we
but yeah,
don't
you're
have
right. But that's a dictator type country though. We talking about they
right.
ain't talking about everywhere. Yeah.
Most of them are dictatorships.
You know, every country ain't like that. I mean, dog,
Majority of
America got
them.
some shit with them, dog. They got some, you know, the way they shoot us down the street like dogs, we must get justice. Like, what's so great about that?
No.
You know, man, that shit, man, it's cool. You know, Trinity team said, what do y'all think of Jasmine Crockett saying that she got robbed out of her Texas election and she's suing the state of Texas? Well, we've been telling y'all elections are games anyway. So we've been telling y'all that people get selected, not elected. So you're gonna sue the people that fucked over you. You're
Man,
gonna sue them.
they got more Latinos in Texas than black people.
You're gonna sue them. Come on, man.
It's close to next door to Mexico, dog. They just got outnumbered her. Shit, that's all.
I don't really have a problem with Jasmine Crockett, but I'll say this. She
I
must have got fooled by the American dream, thinking she had a fair shot and
I
everything
got
was
a
gonna be.
problem with her. I got
Hold
a
on,
problem
wait.
with her.
Listen.
She's fake.
Let me finish, Rob. Let me finish. To think that you about to sue somebody who hired you, who wrote your paychecks. How you think that's gonna go?
See, them people caught on to you. You won't come out and be who you was originally. Ivy League, born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You went to Ivy League school, you went to Ivy League college, and then when it come down to this presidential race stuff, you want to sit there, child, girl, and shake your fucking hair and all this kind of shit and
Hey, bro,
boo
listen.
that. And hey,
Listen.
that shit went out the window. All your other side went out the window. So people caught on to that and like, I ain't fucking with you because you're fake.
Exactly, M. Darrell. He said most of the food we consume in America is classified as poison in other countries. They don't even sell it, but it's the greatest nation in the world. Listen, bro. Unless you support white supremacy and injustice, yeah, it's great. If you cool in your position as a third class citizen, then it's great. It's great. I'm gonna
Okay,
leave it
let me
like
ask you
that.
this.
I'm gonna leave it at that because you're
Let,
definitely not a first class citizen.
let me ask you this question. We live here in America.
Mm-hmm.
So on a global scale, I mean, who you gonna back? Even though, you
Well,
know,
they go back to America because America got that bread, man, and they knew
I'm
you know
talking
how to
about
spend
us.
it.
I'm talking about you and I. Who you think? Who you and him?
If I could back somebody, I'll back Ghana. I'll back so I'll go to Africa. Fuck it. I'll back Ghana. I'll back
Okay.
Africa, bro. Fuck
Well,
America,
that's what
dog.
I'm saying. So that's
You
that's
know,
what's gonna take. It's gonna take you to uproot yourself and move.
yeah.
Because
Other than
other
that,
than that, if
hold
you're
on, bro.
gonna
I ain't
live
gonna sit on
here,
here like no fool and act like America is not a place where you have opportunities. I ain't gonna do that. No, not you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. Yeah, we do have opportunities. But I ain't gonna say it's the greatest. I'm gonna say it could be the greatest if it's still for the Constitution, like it say, every man was created equal and all this and that type of shit. Then you have a right to pursue justice, pursuit of freedom, equality, and justice. Yeah, if it's standing on principles of the Constitution, of course it would be. Yeah, we out but here. They so rotten and so crooked and so wicked. They fuck old black people so bad, but this is insane. Yeah, we out here on the bird legs. It's the king. Yeah, we out here. Bro. Damn right. Florida Geeky said America is the modern day version of ancient Rome. The way ancient Rome operated is the way the USA is patterned after.
yeah, they
Exactly.
never
That's
got off of Roman rule. They never stepped away from Roman rule. That's the last rule, and that's what it's been since. Yeah.
We'll never see the goalposts keep moving. Facts. They keep moving the goalposts on us, brother. Yep. Why don't we just understand that? Listen, we black people, but let's come together. Just not to hate nobody, not to kill no other race, not to just to unify and build amongst each other. Why we can't understand we got an open enemy that don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking about. You Aboriginal, you Hebrew, you all this and that type of shit. More, you
This shit
sovereign,
been
you
going on.
Wapian, you this, you that. Man, we're all type of shit.
This shit been going on for years, bro. And what's happening now is it's
Y'all hit the
televised.
lights up, man.
It's
Hit that like button. Oh,
televised.
my bad, Rock. Y'all hit the like button.
Yeah, it's televised and on TV and on social media. So that's what it is now. All we doing is seeing the shit happening now. You know what I mean? But it always was happening. Now I could tell you hundreds of times where this shit didn't happen before. You know what I mean? But it wasn't on TV. You had to hear about it years later after they put it on TV. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. This is the thing, bro.
So
Everybody is concerned. Like I'm telling you, bro, Donald Trump is almost like a trigger word for black people. Everybody's concerned about what Donald Trump is doing, but they don't understand the thing that you see Donald Trump doing is the policy of the United States of America,
of
dog.
America.
That's just it.
Yeah.
Like when we figure out
That's
what the real problem is, we probably can start getting somewhere then. Yeah. Instead of letting motherfucker dangle a carrot in our face like this the problem, this the problem, this the problem. Yeah, he is a problem, but he
they got
gotta
a new
take
movement.
orders.
They got a new movement going too.
What's
Eric
the new
Benet
movement?
them and all them kind of people, they got a new movement going. Talking about stop the vote shit, right? Talking about
Yeah.
presidential elections only. That's what he talking about now. People got to keep that in mind. They ain't talking about local elections and all that kind of stuff. Talking about presidential elections only. Like
How you
that's how
local
you
people
gonna.
wait, but hold up, Rock. How the local people gonna get elected then?
What you mean? You that's local elections.
Don't fuck with the presidential vote. Vote everything. Oh, that's what they said. Just vote. Just do the president thing.
Yeah, don't
Don't
do
do
the
the president.
president thing. Do
Oh,
everything
okay,
else,
okay, okay.
not the presidential thing because the electoral college is selecting that.
Right,
I
right.
basically Americans going to vote for a president is like suggestion box. I suggest this person. You see what
Right.
I'm saying? The
Who we like?
electoral
Who we
college
like?
is gonna sit down and say, okay, this is what we gonna do any fucking way. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Because like we always tell people, somebody's already selected in the first place. So they just get a tally and say, okay, we did select such and such, but look how this going for such and such. So it's other motherfuckers who we do not know. Every time you look up who is part of the electoral college, they don't give you one name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's the billionaires in these goddamn states, billionaires and trillionaires that's in these states sitting in these motherfucking rooms, and that's on these board of trustees and saying, look, blah 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 blah, this one and
Yeah.
this.
We
You know
gonna
what
we
I mean,
listen. It's almost like shit, but we always say we gonna get a scenario. It's like if any one of you in this chat or in this listen to this podcast, if you own the Walmart and you about to you about to retire, are you gonna let the employees decide who gonna run your store, your business, your corporation? No, you're not. You gonna pick, and your team gonna pick somebody, and most likely in your family, because all presidents are related. So gonna most likely be somebody either in your family or somebody you select, not elect, select to run your corporation. And they gonna make sure that I get me a little piece. As long as I'm still here, I'm gonna get a little piece of that.
right?
We need that. Yeah.
Big
We
facts.
cause
Yeah,
guess what? We didn't sacrifice and kill too many people to keep this American flags waving. We ain't gonna let somebody come in here and change the way we do things.
bro. Let
And
me
the
ask
Thomas
you that,
said, think about it. And the Thomas said this shit been going on since the hands of time. And it's gonna continue long as they got them old good old boys that still setting their ways. Man, you seen
man.
one of the
Look
dudes?
how them people. Them people was way worse than that, Don. Them people back in the days, they wanted to keep the wealth to them, to their family, so much to they inbred it. They marry in family. You know what I'm saying? They inbred it.
Oh
They
yeah,
got
they
a bunch
had
of
they had
inbreed.
what they call that shit? When you set the wedding up?
Yeah,
Prearranged marriages. Yeah,
arranged.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
but
want people want to just get
they'll
married
do it
like
with
that.
family members. They'll do it
Yeah.
with family members
Hold
just
up.
so the money could stay in the family.
Hold up. Boogie Russell said, electoral college is delegates from each state. Y'all should be speaking on things y'all don't know about. Listen, bro, doesn't even
Name one
matter.
of the delegates. Name one of the delegates. Name one.
They got names of them, I believe, but
No, they
it don't
don't.
matter.
No,
It
they
don't
don't.
matter.
They don't.
Well,
I
I probably
tried
know
it.
more than that. I mean, it don't matter. That's why I said, man, it don't matter.
Oh, I tried it, brother. I tried it already. I did my research. You ain't gonna find no name for them.
But we wait for you to name one, Boogie Russell. Since Rock say
Because they
name one,
just keep saying delegates, delegates, delegates. Who is
that's
the
all they gonna say,
delegate?
huh? Yeah, name one.
That's
Name
it.
one.
That's
So we
it.
don't know what we talking about.
Yeah, they ain't got no name.
We speaking on things we don't know about, but we ask you a direct question. Can you answer a direct question? If you can't, you should be quiet. Well,
They
if
give
you
you a
know
number
about it,
of them.
speaking on it, name one delegate. Or
It
either
should be
be
easy.
quiet.
It should be easy because they give you a number of them for each state.
Name one. Name one. We waiting
See,
for you.
see what he see. He think he came with something smart. Each congressman is awarded a delegate. Okay, so you don't know who the fuck they delegate is. So all this information is there, but they can't give you these people who these entities
You
are.
see, he ain't saying nothing now. He's looking it up
I
right
know
now.
he could try to look it up. I hope he finds it so he can tell me where he found it at.
Yeah.
Cause I tried already.
Man, I had somebody tell me last week that the St. Louis Cathedral was ancient. That shit was built in 1927, man. Ain't nothing built. Shit, bro, ancient is thousands of years old. And got mad at me, too. Yeah. And
They
got
forget
mad
they
at me. I'm
got
going to tell you what it really be,
dictatorships.
Rock. I'm going to tell you what it really be, dog. It don't be about a nigga trying to learn something, elevate themselves. It's about niggas trying to teach somebody that don't know nothing, something they think they know. And the ego get it fucked up. So let me tell you something, bro. I'm not the type of dude for you to show me something with some facts and I ignore it because I want to think that my beliefs is stronger than the facts. Do you know truth don't have nothing to do with a fact, bro?
Right.
Because a truth can be subjective. A fact is objective. Right. For example, this is an example. If you say, man, it was cold in Florida last night, that might be the truth. But the fact is, it don't get cold in Florida that much. So yeah, that's your truth. It was cold at night. That's the truth. But the fact is, it don't get cold in Florida a whole lot, man.
Like, dude, I'm gonna give you one that we talking about. Like Trump. Dude told me Trump was broke before.
Shit.
I say, how he was broke before? He inherited wealth for one. So wealth, not money.
I guess they think that bankruptcy means broke. I guess that's what
Yes.
they think.
Hold on. Yeah, exactly. They saw bankruptcy. They came, man, he did it. His companies went bankrupt. I say, go look up if he ever filed bankruptcy personally.
But even if
See,
he
that's
do,
the difference.
but see, hold up, even if he
No,
do, that don't make him broke. That's what rich
exactly.
people do.
This is
Rich people file
crazy.
bankruptcy so they ain't gotta fucking pay taxes. They ain't gotta pay, all the shit that they owe. They don't
Right,
come take a
man.
little shit
I
from
was,
them and they
I
straight.
was like, his wealth is assets, man. So you can't come take his assets. It's
Right.
different.
Man, they broke, man. This man come from a family of money. It ain't just Donald Trump. He got cousins and, man.
Man,
Trump
stop
kids
it.
in the bushes, bro.
That's like when they say Master P was broke and say P came out there and said, how I'm broke if I could go borrow 50 million from my son.
Yeah, he didn't want to pay them taxes. That's what they say. That's why you right, Batar. He didn't want to pay them fucking taxes. That's what it was. That's what it
Right.
was.
Right. He beat the system. Yeah, man. He beat the game, man, for sure. That's why Trump trying to get rid of some of these motherfucking taxes. He already know. Fuck. He a real estate tycoon, man. So why not get rid of property taxes? He gonna win, right?
Absolutely. What about that
Yeah.
9 meat?
Come
What up, my
on, man.
dude? Man, what the ladies at? I see Queen Fatara in here. She always in here. I seen Gio Simone pop in here. That's a good one right there. Let's see, secular. There's a story about an elephant who was captured and sent to captivity. He was released into the wild as an adult, and he wouldn't move because he was used to being captive. That's black people
Yep.
current state. In other words,
Yep.
what he's saying is he's so used to being put that chain, having that chain on his ankle, to when the chain came off, he ain't know how to move and be free. He ain't know how to be free.
Right.
You understand what I'm
That,
saying? Listen, bro, this the thing.
that's the Malbos and Indians.
Hey, bro, listen. To be honest with you, man, they like to say about Walter Plecker, right? But if Walter Plecker classified everybody as Indians, no, Negroes. All the Negroes as Indians, right? They were Indians and they called them, he just classified them the Negroes. Yeah, he was Indians, they called them. Well, who the people that's on the land right now? Well, where they was when he was doing all that? That's a question that people can't think. They can't think no further than belief.
And why they match the damn lifeline, the bloodline? Why they match those people who they say they come from?
The Siberians. They match their
Why
bloodline.
the hell do they match them?
They match them. Not just that. If you was an Indian in 18, whatever, how you lost your language?
How you lost your language? How you
How you
lost your
lost your
culture?
language? If you was an Indian, you were speaking the native tongue in 18, 27, 20, whatever Walter Plecker did that. If you was an Indian speaking your native language, how did you lose your language, dog? Your
And,
culture. Your
and
culture.
why you don't eat none of the food these people eat today? And you
They
can't
do it
name
because
what your food was
Hey,
before.
bro, because that wasn't you, bro. That wasn't you. You do be out of their league, bro. They be completely out of their league. They never been thinkers. They thought they was, but they're not thinkers. If you was a thinker, nobody would be able to run know anything by you. Thank you, Simone. Thank you, Simone. Appreciate your big money.
It
They
teach you
won't be
the
able to run no
difference.
anything by you, man. You'll be able to hold on. Stop. When you try to tell me that humans was on this planet when Pangea was around, then you don't know shit. You don't do no science. You don't have no archaeology. You just running your fucking mouth. People did not exist when the continents was connected, y'all. We've been teaching this on the Think Twice podcast. Stop
They got
saying
a
that.
they got an age limit, bro. I mean, they got a timeline. They
Of
tell you
course.
300,000 years at
Of
most.
course. That's what the
At
evidence
most.
say, bro.
At most.
That ain't what Rock say. That ain't what the twins say. No, some people say a little more than 350,000 years. But the evidence that we have says that for sure.
For sure.
Boston Production says soul food is African food. It is. It is. Hog mogs, chitlins, greens,
They
pork
think
chops,
no, they
greens.
think that's American culture.
No, that's not.
Black American culture. Black American food. That's what they call
No,
it.
I asked him, I said, okay, if y'all Indians and y'all this and y'all always been there, y'all know y'all tribe and all this and that, where y'all was in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s when we knew we was Africans? We was like black fist, black power, black unity. Where y'all was then?
They was hiding when Martin Luther King them and Malcolm X and them was doing it. They was hiding.
Where
Because I
was
ain't see
they?
nobody with feathers in no mosques. I ain't see nobody with feathers in no marches, on no front lines, standing in front of podium talking about we Indians, we need to get our land back. What happened to that, bro?
Hold up. Let me clear this up for John Frank. I don't know, Rock. I have no idea, bro. Me either. He said, man, I fuck with the Epstein regime. Y'all heard that new Soldier Slim AI song? See, but listen, that's disrespectful to us. Yeah. To listen to a Soldier Slim AI song. So it's cool, but that's not Soldier Slim. It's cool for everybody else. We from the North. I don't even want to hear no AI song from Slim. It's not cool for everybody else, bro. No, because they like it. He like it. That's what I'm saying. It might be cool for other people, but people from the North, man, nah, I don't want to hear no AI from Slim, bro. That ain't Slim.
That ain't his lyrics.
Yeah, that ain't his lyrics. He said they're blocking the streets of Hormuz, crazy work. What's Hormuz? What is that? Yeah, what is that? I don't know what that is, man. Shout out to the Saints, man. They signed Travis Etienne today, man. We need a good running back.
Homeboy. That's a homeboy, too.
Yeah, that's a homeboy. What's up, Taz?
Yeah.
What's up, Taz? You know what it was, bro? What it was when we all people was hanging from trees and getting tortured and shit. What it was then? Why ain't British said, nah, we Indians? They done made a big joke out of it.
They were not no damn. I ain't see no in none of these 60 movies, none of them days, none of that. They ain't got no damn Indians.
That shit is a new movement, bro. When reparations came into play, niggas trying to get that money. Yep. So they got all type of shit going on, all type of movements going on, bro. But here's the thing, bro. I don't deny being American. And I don't knock nothing America got going on because we built this country too. But we're not gonna forget our roots is the only thing I'm saying.
Right.
We're not gonna forget our roots and where we come from, and because a couple of them funky motherfuckers don't like us and talk crazy to us. We want to say fuck the whole continent.
Let me clarify something.
Go ahead,
He said
Rob.
we built this too. We did, but we built it with slave labor. See, a lot of people like to get it misconstrued, like we built this shit and they came took it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Now, that's called put it into context.
Right.
Put it into context.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm about to say the same thing for you, Star. Let me say this here, bro. Yeah, we built a lot of this shit, but they were built by people that fucking owned and took shit over with a gun, under duress.
By force, yes.
By force. So we have a right as much as this land as anybody else do, right? They just happen to take theirs by force. That's all. And if we want our shit, we gotta bleed too. Straight up. Niggas ain't ready for that conversation, no. Nah, they think we finna get it back with paperwork.
Yeah, paperwork. They don't got no end game. They don't got no end game or nothing but just trying to get on somebody's reserve. So
somebody's reservation.
Yeah, get on, man. Stop, man.
And they don't want your stupid black ass on their reservation. They voting you off.
Why you want to? Why these people telling you and them and you steady want to?
Man, I tell them suck a dead dog dick. That's what you do. I don't want to be part of nobody ain't a part of me. Straight up.
They got all that money and still live a primitive life. It's crazy.
Well, look what secular occultist said. He right though. Our people crazy. Yeah, secular occultist. Our people crazy. I'm black. My parents are black. Grandparents and great grandparents are of African descent. Since I got one ancestor that was a slave holder, a trade guest in Europe, that makes him European. European, huh? But you gotta see, you got people who are saying My great grandmother, my grandfather was an Indian. Well, it's
Right.
likely that your great grandfather, your great great grandfather was a slaveholder, a slave owner. Not
No,
just
what
that,
he
you need more than
was,
one
he was
essence
a
to say.
slave. That's
You
what he
need more than
was.
one essence to say you're an Indian. You can't just have no one grandma. Man, you got 16 paternal and 16 maternal grandparents, man. And then you go into 30, what, 30, hell, whatever it is, and then 60 and 120 and say, but just listen,
They trying to
if
run
you
from the
find one person
genealogy
that's
thing.
if you find one person that's an Indian in your family, that don't make you no goddamn Indian.
They trying to stray away from the genealogy part because every time they do their genealogy, they
No,
end
now
up
they
to a
starting to
white
away
man.
from it. Because the further they go back, they end up to a white man, they go back to Africa. Yeah. And
Africa,
be like,
yeah. Either
oh,
one,
oh.
yeah.
See, this is the thing. You know what else they do too? I'm gonna tell you what else they do. Yeah, it was about slave labor, Taz. Yeah, you right. This is what else they do, bro. They don't understand, like, there's problem with genealogy because you're going by names. So what they
Name.
tried to do before they start doing this is say that we were royalty in Europe. Yeah, that's what they try to say. That's what they try to say. They try to blackwash Europe. But you gotta use science, bro. Listen, I'm gonna say this on my podcast, bro. And I hope somebody write this down and look it up for yourself when you get some time. Deeply melanated people do not originate in cold climates, cold places, bro. Period. You wouldn't need the melanin in your skin if you did. See, you have the dark melanin in your skin because where you come from by nature, you adapt to that climate to protect you from the sun. Like light skinned, I'm gonna say just say Europeans, they have that straight hair and that light skin and blue eyes for a reason, bro. They come from cold climate environments. Because their bodies adapted to that environment. That's how evolution works, bro. Period. An alligator not gonna be indigenous to Alaska. A penguin not gonna be indigenous to Florida.
They
It don't
have a
work like
time
that, bro.
period. They
Huh?
have a time period they stated when they had royalty, black royalty in Europe, though. They have a
They did.
time period.
I'm not gonna deny they did have black royalty, right?
Yeah, but
A
you
lot of
can
them
look
were
up the time
Moors.
period. So that don't mean your ass
They
was been
originated them.
there.
That don't mean they originated them.
Yeah, dummy.
They'll argue down about that one, boy. I swear to
The-
boy, look. They'll argue down about that one. Like Mike David. Mike David said, bro, like, that dude's pseudo. And a lot of them dudes in his class of learning, they're all pseudo. They all pseudo. If y'all don't know what pseudo is, look pseudo up.
and look,
Pseudo is when
FBA
people try to tell you that we came from another planet. That's pseudo. Pseudo is Turtle Island.
and
So look,
FBA, bro, is the same thing. They on the same line of elbows in the black Indian talk.
look.
They don't want to let go of one another. Just like the religions don't want to let go of one another, they don't want to let go of one another with this native shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Indigenous.
I be wanting to tear their ass up on religion, but I know they'll leave. Yeah. I know they don't want to be in the group. They gonna leave up. We have 20 people in here.
I
I
don't
be
think
wanting
you
to tear
don't got to
their
do
ass
it no
up.
more. I don't think you got to do it no more,
I
bro.
be wanting to tear their
Because
ass up. Y'all get the
what I'm
lights up, man. We
seeing,
got one super chat, man. What's happening with that?
what
I
I,
think
what
it's
I
stuck. We got more than one. Okay, Mike. I think it's
what I'm
stuck. We
seeing,
got more than one.
what I'm seeing is that a lot of people is waking up on the religion part. I
A lot
think
of
a
them not
lot of
enough. I'm
people.
scared they too cowardly. Let
I
me read
see
this
a lot.
comment. Let me read this comment. Edward Good said, I don't know about that. There were plenty of movies back in the day depicting black people as Indians, like Alexis, Queen Jean Wilder, and Richard Pryor movie. So that's movies. We talking about actual archaeology and evidence. We not talking about no movie. Just because they had Terminator, mean they got robots come from outer space? Yeah, the Terminator mean they got robots coming out of space. Like, what we
There
talking
was
about?
one movie. You found one movie and Richard Pryor made it. That's somebody. That means somebody in that
I can
in
say
that
about 3 movies
production
on that. I don't
believed
even
that
read
they
it.
was an Indian too.
Uh, Mr. Ron D. Trap said, did God put them in a cave for hundreds of years? Why would God do that to somebody? Why would he create them and do that? Wouldn't that make him a fucked up motherfucker? If he's an all-loving God, why would he do that to somebody? Even if they're white, why would he do that to them? Come on, man. Ain't no style. So if black people aren't the original Indians, people, Indians of America and the Indians now were kicked out of their country, Asia, thousands of years ago. They're Mongolian. Who told you they got kicked out of their continent? Not country, continent. Who told you that?
They
Listen, bro.
left.
They
They
migrated. People
migrated.
left from
They
Siberia.
migrated.
They came across the Bering Strait. They left Siberia. Came across the Bering Strait. It was the United States before we even came here. Let me tell you something, Equus. Let me give you some game, brother. When people try to tell you that ignorant shit, I try to teach you that ignorant shit. There is nothing in America that's older than 30,000 years old. I'm gonna say this. That can validate civilization. I mean, no institutions, no banks, no civilization, no
No
structures,
artifacts.
nothing. So you couldn't
Nothing.
always been here if nothing was here. Period. Right. Period. Not just that. Look, when they started moving from down south and the East Coast going out west, there was nothing there. Yeah. That shit was the vast. You can find a piece of land and say, "Look, this is mine." What's up, Tyrone? You know what I'm saying, bro? This was a new world. That's because it's a new country when they come here. Yeah. When you go back to
Right.
Africa, though, we got libraries, you got all types of monuments, civilizations, cities, temples. That's documented. Why you can't document that in America? You had universities. None of that shit wasn't over here. Well, when you speak about America, you say, give me some ancient. Then you talk about some Turtle Island, Atlantis, shit that sunk. Shit that ain't never exist. Man, get the fuck out of here. The story says sunk, but it never existed. Go look up Turtle Island, bro, and see if you can take that serious, bro. Go look up Turtle Island and see how serious you can take Turtle Island. Like, you gonna teach that to your children about Turtle Island? It was an island that could walk. It was a turtle, literally a turtle, with legs that could move. And people lived on the back of a turtle. Some islanders went to the bottom of the ocean and put dirt on his back, and that's how Earth was formed.
And that's how you get all the 13, this and that, and all this
What
kind
you
of
talking
shit.
about, man? Come on, bro. You can teach some niggas if they ain't never heard it before. They'll believe it, dog. They'll believe it. I ain't lying.
But they swear all this is just America, though, right? The whole world is America. Africa is America.
Yeah,
Europe is
they try
America.
to say this is Egypt. Yeah, this is Egypt. America is Egypt. How the fuck you let somebody teach you that when the Nile River is still over there and the pyramids at Giza is still in Egypt right now today? How you let
Right
somebody
now,
teach you that? Ain't nothing ancient over here. There's no evidence of nothing ancient.
the
Niggas call
Grand
something
Canyon.
ancient in 1927 that was built in 1927 ancient. And when you tell them, nah, bro, that ain't ancient. It was something be ancient had to be thousands of years old. And then they get mad at you. They get mad too. I ain't got time to be entertaining no nigga that won't stay stupid. I ain't no African. Yeah. All right, you ain't no African, right? The original man and woman on this planet come from Africa. Writing, mathematics, science, astrology, science, chemistry come from Africa. The alphabet, pen, ink, paper come from Africa. Called papyrus. Came from Africa, man. Your ass over in America, you haven't written language until 18 something, 1821. You never written language. Tomorrow you a Cherokee, you a Choctaw, you a this Seminole. You a literate son of a bitch. You a literate son of a. You was in the Stone Age in the 19th century. You had stone arrows, and the African was smelt iron in the 8th and 9th century BCE. Don't fucking play with me, man. Tomorrow we always been here. You gotta accept the ignorant shit that come with saying you always been here with no higher institutions of learning. How the fuck you don't speak your language no more? Why do you have the language of your slave master? You were never no slave. All right, this is every good say. He said, why during the Civil War, they moved a lot of black soldiers to Oklahoma, Indian Territory, and reclassified as colored or Indian. You tell me why. You tell us why. So you repeat what you heard, but I know the answer. You tell me why.
I know the answer.
Why nobody ain't say, look, we was Indians. They changed us and made us black. Well, use your own common sense. Use your common sense, Eckridge. If that would happen, them people was really Indians, why they don't speak the language no more? Can you use your common sense, bro? If you was an Indian, that's the 1800s. You mean between the 1800s and now you lost your language completely? Everybody? Man, that would make no fucking sense.
And
Like,
then
damn, you never asked yourself that?
overall, all the 5 civilized tribes, they got 2 of them that got like 5,000, more than 5,000 people could speak their language over in the world. So that like it's 5,000. So that means their language still is not big because there ain't enough people.
Right,
see what I'm saying?
Right.
So how you gonna be part of that? And them people still know their language and you don't.
How you lost your language completely? I want to know, if you never was no slave and you always been here, how did you lose your language completely? Nobody in the history of anything has ever lost their language completely unless it was beaten out of you.
And when
Like us.
when them people were slaves, when they was talking about Africans and slaves, why none of them Africans say I'm not an African, I'm an Indian. Leave me alone, let me go.
Look, this is what Baltimore say. Baltimore Dutchess say they got Indian mounds confused with African pyramids. That's another thing I like to kill them all. Hold on, let me come in for you for that. Go ahead. First of all, those things y'all see as mounds, They ain't nothing but the earth shifting and the earth making that shit happen. Like erosion. Why would you build a mound for no reason? Ain't nothing inside. They just built a mound. Well, then what they talking about? The shit that look like mounds, that look like a pyramid. Used to be pyramids. Listen, a pyramid by definition comes to a point. If you ask them, they got more pyramids in America than they do. Give me the name of a pyramid in America. Anybody that's on this chat that think America got more pyramids than America, give me the name. Give me the name of it. Then I'm gonna prove to you it's a fucking mound. There ain't no pyramid. Any one of y'all that let nigga teach you that dumb shit, even if you wanna got a fake name under a fake page, give me the name of one pyramid. Now it's time to teach. Goodrich, Eric Goodrich, whatever your name is. This is what he said, and I want everybody in the chat to listen. He said Africa got his name from Afrikaners, a white man. What was the original name of Africa? First of all, let me educate you, and you stop regurgitating things that you heard. You're gonna learn tonight on the Think Twice podcast. And your people sitting you out here looking silly if you don't really know, but you're gonna learn today. And don't repeat that no more, bro. I love you as a brother. Don't repeat that no more. First of all, Africa had many names: Elkebalan, Tamari, Ethiopia, Ortega, Kush. They call the whole Libya, Ortega, yeah, Kush. It had many, many names, right? Throughout time. Elkebalan being one of the most ancient ones, right? So let's get that understood for number one. Okay, that's for number one. For number two, Scipio Africanus, he was born Scipio the Younger. His name turned to Africanus when he defeated Hannibal at the Battle of Carthage. The Second Punic War. At the Second Punic War. At that time, when the Roman general defeated, wherever he was defeated, he named himself after the land and the general he defeated. He was actually given that name. Right. Go look it up, man. How did he get the name? If you're going to say that, ask how did he get the name? Because if he wasn't born Africanus, how the fuck he going to name Africa? If you're going to say that, bro, let me tell you, I'm trying to teach y'all to research this so nigga don't put no bullshit in your head. What was he born? If he wasn't born Africanus, then the name was bestowed upon him by default. We ain't got to go into no details about it. He was not born Scipio Africanus. And Nus means that's about to tell him. Conqueror of. Us means of. I mean, you conquered that place. Ownership. It denotes ownership. Nus, African Nus, denotes ownership. So that wasn't his name. Everybody think that when they teach you against that, the first stupid shit they teach niggas that a white man named Africa. If he wasn't born Africanus, how the fuck he named Africa though? Look up what his name was when he was born. And then the nigga that taught you that, you go back and tell him what we telling you. If he wasn't born Africanus, how could he name Africa? Africa been named, had that name before he was even born.
Ask him what American name was before America. Since y'all been here.
They ain't gonna tell you that. First off, stop calling yourself an Indian. Because the people would never call themselves no Indian. Columbus falsely misidentified them people. He thought he was an Indian, so he called them Indians. Don't call yourself that. They never call themselves no Indians. Don't call yourself that bullshit no more. Period. Florida Geeky said, my dad is an African American and we traced his paternal lineage back to Europe. Was good to say I have white in me when I can't get loans, white privilege, good credit, scores, etc. I'm African. That's what I mean when I say living your reality, bro. I got white in my family. I know I do. Of course. But I live in my reality. I live in my reality. I know what I am. When I look in the mirror, I know what I am. And I know how they're going to treat me in this country. I know my ancestors got great by, you know what I'm saying, by the slave owner. And I know that. Probably got some Indian in me too. Because the Indian own slaves too. I can't go on a reservation. I can't get no loan out of being have no white blood and none of that shit. So I live in my fucking reality, dog. I'm a nigga.
It go by what you got the most of, man. That's it. So all these tests, it go by what they have most of, man. So you could do a DNA test. We're gonna have some European in us, some Native American in us, and you just see what the rest is. You see what I'm saying? That's about it.
You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. Everybody got a big misconception of what an African is. Niggas think that all Africans is blue, black with kinky hair. I hear ignorant niggas like a Zulu. I hear ignorant niggas say all the time, we don't look no African. People don't even look like us. Say, bro, you a grown fucking man and you don't know that Africans come in all shades, colors, hair textures, sizes, phenotypes. We noses, lips. We the originators of everything.
How the hell they don't look like us? They do. They got somebody look just like your ass.
Exactly. Only a child think like that. Somebody that really do some research, they don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? No, listen. If you go to Apache reservation, Cherokee, Chickasaw, any one of them reservations, how come they still got the culture and you don't?
Right.
How they stole your whole culture, the language, the history? How they stole that from you? The food.
And look what most of they land at. What
You
part of the
pig feet these
country?
motherfuckers. Say, but listen, Eck Rich. When I say beating out of you, dog, they got some Native Americans, some Indians say, we ain't come from no slavery. My family was never slaves. But why the fuck you don't speak the language then? If you don't come from slavery and it wasn't beaten out of you, why don't you have the language? Why your name ain't little River Bear or something? Your last name
And great
Jenkins or
great
Johnson or
grandma,
something. Nigga name dog
great
Daniel
great grandma
Jenkins.
could tell you you're Indian, that you're Indian, but she can't tell you her name. She can't tell you her daddy name was Big Chief something something.
Yeah, Gertrude Jefferson.
Yeah, no,
That's
she
her
can't
name,
tell you
Gertrude
nothing.
Jefferson.
I
And she was
bet
an
you she could
Indian.
tell you who the slave master is, though. I
Yeah,
remember
that's
my mom
crazy,
used
man.
to talk about Mr. Johnson. Yeah, my mom used to tell me about Mr. Johnson, and Mr. Johnson was a good old man, and this and that, woo woo. Yeah, that was the slave master. See what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
He
She,
said, they
she,
better
she,
look at Nip. We come in all colors, man. We come in all colors, shades, colors, bro. Look, the black woman can make any baby, nigga. Any baby can come out of a black woman. That's a fact. She got the genes for that. It's called the Eve gene. Look it up. So next time they try to tell any one of y'all that a white man named Africa, all you have to do is use your common sense and say, well, what was his name when he was born? Right, what was his name when he was born? And then look up, how did he get his name? They're going to tell you that the Romans that was above him bestowed that name on him. Because he defeated an African general. In honor. It was an honorable name given to him because he defeated the African. It means conqueror of. Nothing. The N-U-S is conqueror of. He didn't conquer the whole Africa. He beat the African. Yeah. General. So he's Africanus. Hannibal. Conqueror of Africa. Ask how he got there. If you're going to roll with that and can bring that to a conversation, the least you could do is find out how he got the name. The least you could do is find out what his name was when he was born. And look, brothers, I want y'all to know one thing. Don't feel played, bro. Don't get mad and be like, man, old bitch ass niggas. No, know what you do? Do your research. Be like, you know what? Them niggas right. And I can learn from niggas. We can build and learn from each other. That's how you don't feel played. Act like no bitch ass nigga getting no attitude and shit.
or
That's
if you
fake.
do feel played,
That
what you
shit's
do
phony.
is you go fact check a nigga. I'm gonna show them niggas thing and to go see.
But see, niggas
Now,
don't want to fact check. They want to roll on their belief. Niggas don't want to fact check. They want to
yeah,
roll on their belief. Right, them people they would look like us, man. Them Indians, all them Aztecs and Mayans, man, they still got their culture, man, and
man,
their
they taking
language.
pictures everywhere you go. And if you go out, if you ever been out the country to Mexico and all the Mexican Peninsula, none of that, all those kind of places, man, you gonna pull up to those places. You go see them big ass heads out there.
Mm-hmm.
Them Olmec heads. You're gonna
Right.
see the Aztec stuff, you're gonna see the Mayan stuff, you're gonna see everything that's related to Native Americans out there where these Native Americans are from.
Well, look
You
at
see
it
what I'm
like
saying?
this. How come you never seen a nigga? I never seen one in my life. A nigga with an Aztec painted on his coat or a Mayan painted on his coat. Tell me that. Tell me that. Why we never see no Aztec paint, no, nothing on your shirts, no tattoos, no Aztec, no Mayans on you, none of that. Why is that? What Daniel wants to say? Daniel wants to say, what's up, twins and rock? Shout out to the Think Twice podcast, still on cold.
Go sit
Equus
down.
say, just like you say, black people are from Africa and they don't have the culture. They have the culture you don't. I don't know where you from. I'm from New Orleans. Equus. We got African culture in New Orleans. From voodoo to Creole language to red beans to gumbo to religion to funerals. Think, dog. Go to YouTube right now and type in West African funeral. You know what you're gonna see? You're gonna see West Africans with tuxedos on with a casket, dancing with that bitch like we do in New Orleans.
But
We
they'll
got
hold
shotgun
on to one thing.
houses. Hold on, Rock. Let me finish telling him about African culture that we come from, because I don't know where he's from. We got shotgun houses. That come from Africa, dude. If you didn't know that.
Haiti.
Come from Haiti. That's right. By way of West Africa. Come from West Africa to Haiti to America. Yep. Straight like that. Gumbo is an African word. It means okra. Voodoo is African religions. Creole is African and French language. See, but you can't talk about who ain't got no culture. You probably ain't got no African culture. Or you don't know it. You got culture, you don't even know what it is. You don't even know what it is. You don't even know what it is. And you go look up a West African funeral, you're going to say, damn, we do the same shit. Pouring out libations. Do you know you speak more African words than any other language besides English? Do you know that? No, you don't know that. Not just that, though. We develop our own culture in America. We've been here long enough to develop our own culture.
Right. And the reason why we don't know none of those goddamn words, because they been beat the shit out of you. You couldn't read. You had to do whatever they say. They purposely separated you from your tribe and your people
How you
on
don't know that,
purpose,
Eric? How you don't
so
know
you
that?
cannot be taught your original language, bro. They did it on purpose. It was strategically done.
So we wasn't unified. We couldn't get together with the Fulani and speak Fulani. We couldn't
Yeah,
get
we
with the
couldn't.
Igbo and
We
speak
don't know what the
Igbo.
fuck we was talking about. Right? Exactly.
Say, any one of y'all from New Orleans, anywhere else, go look up West African funeral. You gonna see the people dancing with the coffin like we do in New Orleans. We do that, bro. Go look at it. I don't know where you from, Eckridge, but in New Orleans we dance with the coffin, burn the street. That man said, "Why we don't speak our thoughts?" You know they killed us for practicing our culture, but you still hold up. Show me where they killed the Indians for speaking their language. Show me where they killed the Indians for speaking they doing practicing their shit. Or if you indigenous, say, but you only lost the language in the 1800s. There's no reason for we had 340 years of being separated before we got it beat out us. You were separated in the 1800s and you can't speak none of their language. Man, don't let the people
Man,
teach you no bullshit, man.
they
Stop letting people
English
teach
is
you
they and
bullshit.
English they language. English they language.
That what they say? Look what
English
Florida
is
Georgia said.
England though.
Florida Georgia said, we also have to take into account that most of our grandparents weren't historians, genealogists, geneticists, molecular biologists, and biochemists. They were regurgitating what was given to them. Facts. That's
Exactly.
facts.
That's
Right.
fact.
That's
That's
facts.
fact.
We had none of
That's
that
fact.
shit going on. Throughout history, we have genealogists, we got anthropology, we got biochemists, genealogy. Now, no, they tell you, look, this is where we come from. What's wrong with it? We got that now. See, they think this is how they teach them too. This is what they do to them. They teach them that the white man is the authority on all education. Like Chinese people, French people, Indian people don't have their own scientists and their own consensus and their own schools of thought. Come on,
They
man.
do. That's why America should be easy to them.
And say, Eckridge Goods, we got more. We speak more languages in African than we do in any kind of Native American language. We got loan words, hundreds of loan words from Africa. Yeah, like banjo, okra, gumbo. A whole bunch of words. A whole bunch of words. Banana.
You
A whole bunch of
notice,
words that you use that you even know those are straight African words. You speak more African than you speak English. Than you speak
and
English.
you notice most of the words come from where? New Orleans.
Yeah. Yeah. Flacco said he tapped in. Tad Pooh said Aztec and all that is natives. They populated the Americas before us. They did, bro. They did. They did. When they came across that Barren Street, they went to South America, the Aztecs, the Mayans, and all that, and the Incas. When they left out of South America, they started coming to America. That's why you got a lot of Indians in the West, and up North Dakota, and all this and that type of shit. And you see the Mexicans in California, though, that ride them low riders, they got Aztecs, Incas, and Mayans on their hood. They know about the different kind of gods and their spiritual systems. Niggas don't know nothing about that. I heard a nigga on Facebook the other day speaking some fucking Mayan language. You big stupid black big head motherfucker. Don't want to take no DNA to my entertainment for the Mayan language. Like what the fuck are you trying to say? Cause they got them see this what they doing too. This what they do them stupid niggas. They show them the pictures where they got look like they black, right? Like they black
That's
and
AI,
brown.
man.
But they don't know it's not AI. Let me
Some of
cook,
them.
right? Don't come out. It's not AI.
Go ahead.
They don't know that
Go
them
ahead.
people used to paint. Listen, the people used to paint their body for specific, and it meant things. Yeah, it meant different things. Like when they paint their body black, it meant something. It for a ceremony. If they paint their body brown, it means. If they paint their body blue, all red, that shit meant something, dog. Yeah, for like childbirth. It was for marriage, ceremonies. Yeah. They used to do rituals. So they show these niggas these sacrifices. Yeah, they show these niggas with these pictures of black. With this black paint on them, but they don't even understand, man. That what they use for pancakes. Say when it comes to America, ain't no place more Africanized than New Orleans. Stay on cold. That's a fact. Dog, matter of fact, they got
Big fact.
plantation houses all up and down the river road, bro. Where they made their millions
Big
of dollars,
fact.
man, off the slave trade, man. And niggas try to deny the slave trade, bro. That's some cold-blooded shit right there. They teach these niggas all kind of shit. They deny the slave trade. They saying that it happened in reverse. Now they saying that America is Egypt. If you say America is Egypt, that's denying the slave trade. That's like slavery ain't never happened then. Them people wasn't taken from Africa and brought over here if you think America is Egypt. Eric Griffin said, also, you're going to see American black people having powwows, Indian powwows and celebrations, indigenous powwows and celebrations. Okay, Eric, let me ask you this here.
When
If
you
you
gonna see
indigenous
that?
to America, you always been here, right? You always been here. Can you prove it? No, hell no. Can you prove it, bro? I've been doing this shit for 20 years, and I ain't seen nobody prove it yet. They just talk. So what can a nigga have a powwow? So what? You never seen a nigga at a Klan rally? I have a powwow tomorrow and make me Indian.
They ain't had no goddamn powwows. They crazy, man.
No, they do rock. They be having them. Them niggas wear hairdressers and everything. Shouldn't have been wearing pigeon feathers and shit. Yeah, they be wearing that shit. They really think they're Indians. Pigeon feathers and shit. And I would never call. I would just say, you know what? I'm a Native American. I ain't no African. I wouldn't call myself no Indian because I know Columbus falsely misidentified the people and called them. I would never. The people ain't never call themselves Indians. Now one of them never called themselves Indians. You quick to talk about we learned from the white man, but you quote Columbus when he said what he saw when he came to the Caribbean. The first person you quote is a Spaniard, a European.
And he got a diary that separates your ass from him.
Bro, listen, if he had a Moor on the boat with him, right, which everybody know he had a Moor on the boat with him, why didn't he say the people that he saw look just like the person on the boat with him? Where you niggas common sense at? You silly niggas. If he had a Moor on the boat with him, which he did, according to his writings, why didn't he just say the people I saw look just like my shipmate? He didn't say that. He said not like the African, unlike the Ethiopian.
See, people don't know that.
Over their head like horses.
See, people don't know that Spaniards and people in the rest of the world already seen Africans before. They already found them already. They already seen them. So when they got to the Americas, the Caribbeans and all that, they saw different people that resembled them.
Yeah, because they had dark skin also.
Dark skin on them. So this colored story, when they talking about they switched the name to colored, what really happened was they called all the people that wasn't white. They had a brown bag test. Like if you was darker than this brown bag, you was colored.
Yeah, right.
That's how it was. So the switch came when segregation and all that kind of stuff. Jim Crow law came in effect. So that's when they start separating your ass, saying, no, we not those people. Or them people is not us. Fuck.
Put it like this. Florida Geechee said, Eric Goodrich, they have tons of slave manifests and plantation records, bills of sales, showing what parts of Africa they got us from. It was forbidden to speak our language. We became Anglophones. We couldn't speak our language, bro. Speak our language, they'll beat the shit out of you. We had to speak English.
Right.
But you know what, though? It was so cold. 400 years. See, I can't speak for y'all, but even then, we still was allowed to practice our shit. Yeah. We still was allowed to speak our language and say things and speak in code so they couldn't understand what we were saying in African languages. And in New Orleans, we had Congo Square. And in Congo Square, the Africans that were in New Orleans were allowed to sell their wares. They were allowed to practice their religions. They were sing and dance and speak their language. Selling their wares, their beads and we all that shit, man. Go look up Congo Square. Ain't nothing about no Indian Square in New Orleans, man. It's Congo Square. Look, now you try to ask me a loaded question. How many slaves did they get from Africa? Let me tell you how it went. See, that's a trick question. You think I'm stupid, but I'm way above that, son. Look, I'm Miyagi, you Daniel, son. Let me explain something to you. Before they didn't come straight to America, right? They went to South America first, then they went to the Caribbean, then South America. See what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of slaves was called a seasoning. A lot of them wasn't brought straight to America. So when you look that up, you're not going to find it. That's how they trick you, a lot of you niggas. You going to look at, when the ship that came straight from Africa to America? Everybody knows that they came from Africa to the Caribbean and South America first. It was called a season. Everybody knows that except niggas like y'all. And what they had breeding farms, where they have one woman having 27, 30 children. And they tell you niggas.
Guess what? They would also, how long they did that for?
400 years. 400 plus years.
Exactly.
And then you had the black market, one fucker was stealing slaves. That one document, they was stealing them pirate ships. Stealing slaves. I'm about to show you. Old pirate ships, they rob I. Stole I from the merchant ships. You know what that means? Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. That's the bottomless pit. He telling you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't care if you want to be Indian and think you always been here, but don't deny what Holocaust, dog. Yeah, don't deny what your ancestors went through. Don't deny that, dog. Some new age clown is trying to teach y'all against what actually happened. Don't deny that, bro. Yeah, that's not real. That's not real. Don't do that, bro. Yeah. And then when they did come, You had the motherfucking Indians that was in the Native
Well, sit
Americans.
the hell down. Fuck.
You was catching slaves and you was graping them too. And you fought in the war to keep slavery. You know the 5 civilized tribes? You know they own slaves, right? All of them. They own slaves, man. You say, well, how many black people got here so fast? But how white folks got here and triple the numbers? If you say that they couldn't have came on, the black people couldn't have came on the ships. Well, how the white folks got here and tripled the numbers?
How they dominate the land? Then?
They call planes. They call planes over here. They must have made it on ships too, huh?
Oh, it took it from the little field yard they had.
Eckridge, I see. That's a lie. Eckridge, you don't really have a lot of common sense, brother. He said Christopher Columbus had black navigators that spoke the language of the American Native Americans to black navigators, and they were brown just like him. Brown don't mean you us. That's number one. For number two, why did he say they look like him then? Why did he say they look like my navigators? Use your common sense.
Are they the same as him?
Yeah, why did he say they're the same as my shipmate? These are definitely the same people. Why did he say they're the same people? He described them. He said, man, look, they're not really built. He said they kind of short in stature. They got straight hair like horsehair. And they hang over their eyes like, like a bang like horsehair. So you tell me what people on the ship of Columbus that look like that. Who told you they spoke the same language as the natives? That's a lie. That's a lie, man. What language was that then? How about that? What language was it then? How about that? Was the language that the dude on the boat spoke Native American? What language was it that the dude on the boat spoke that they spoke? Because if that's what happened, that means the people came from somewhere, right? How somebody always been there that somebody never met? Hold up, Rob. How somebody ever been there that nobody never met and you speak the same language as them? Where your common sense at? How you gonna speak the same language with somebody you never met before? You never seen them. That always been here. They ain't never went nowhere. They always been here. But somebody on a boat that come from Europe speak the same language as them. You let somebody teach you that? You gotta use common sense. How? Same language as them people that ain't never went nowhere. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Man, we better get up out of here, bro. Yeah. We better get up out of here. Or say sign language. Wow. We better get up out of here, bro. I gotta go to work in the morning. Y'all niggas ain't hit the super chat. Y'all ain't hit the cash app enough, but it's all good. And we number one. You came in a little bit too late, Mike David. Let me tell you how you school, Mike David. Let me take you to school right quick. I keep telling you guys, black Portuguese, Sephardic Jews got them out of Spain and pushed them down to the Guinea coast. Give me one name of them then. If you give us one name, we're going to embarrass you and prove you they're African. Give me one black name then. Give me one. Black, Portuguese, Sephardic Jew. Give me his name. And I'll prove to you that he's African. Don't say nothing else, Mike David, until you give us a name. That's how we gonna school y'all. We ain't gonna just let you regurgitate dumb shit you heard. Give me one of those Sephardic black Jews. Give me his name. One of them. Just one. We gonna wait.
Now they going with the religion part. Jews.
No. He's trying to say they had black Portuguese Jews. I said, okay, if they did, give me the name. And I'm gonna prove to all these people in my audience it was African. It is an African. He not gonna give no name. Because he never give name. Because he regurgitate dumb shit. He don't have no scholarship. Mike David, give us a name or expose yourself as a fraud, man. Straight up. This is how we gonna start doing you niggas. Hey, Rick she said, what are slave ships? Let me help you out, brother. Go to Africa Town in Mobile, Alabama. Clotilda. The Clotilda. That's a slave ship. Go to slavevoyages.org. Go to slavevoyages.org. They got the manifesting the ships and everything. That's what they teach you niggas, though. Y'all like to regurgitate this shit they teach y'all, but dog, you'll get embarrassed in the face of real scholarship, dude. Man, they got this. They got the Santa Maria. They got the Clotilda. Man, they got buku slave ships. Man, y'all like, why you let somebody tell you, well, what are slave ships at? Did you ever try to look them up? Ever. You could
just ask questions if you didn't know, man.
Yeah, ask if you don't know, bro. Just ask.
I don't know why people just get stuck with what they hear, and then they just stop right there. I'm about to go see if this true. Man,
look, like Tyrone say, if you don't know, it's okay to ask. I'll tell you where they're gonna look for the ships at. They're not gonna, the nigga that teach y'all this dumb shit, they're not gonna tell y'all nothing at all about slavevoyages.org. They're not gonna tell y'all nothing about the slave narratives. If you don't know what the slave narratives is, the slave narratives is where people they survived. They survived and they told you about how they got captured, where they took them to, who owned them, and everything. And people talking about what happened. They wrote it. The slave narratives. Go look up slavevoyages.org. They're going to have all the ships on there. Where they came from, what plantation they went to, and everything. Who they picked up. Yeah. Who was driving the ship. Nigga be sending y'all out here with calf-cocked information, bro. Y'all need to stop doing that. Got y'all looking foolish out here. Don't deny the slave trade, bro. But look, we out of here Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. If y'all got y'all questions, go do your research and come back Wednesday. We're going to Joe's on Wednesday night. You heard me?
Right.
Hold up, every good. That's just one. That's just one. I told you go to slavevoyages.org. They got a list of them.
Right.
They got
they can look everywhere.
But listen, slavery is documented history, bro. Okay, it's documented. You thought we had no African culture. I'm from New Orleans. We got none but African culture in New Orleans, dude. I hate to tell you that. What's the name of that movie they had with the dude with the black? It was a real slave ship they captured. What's the name of it? 12 Years a Slave? No, it was a slave ship. I'm having a brain. Amistad. That's a real ship. That happened in real history, bro. Go look it up.
Yeah.
What the ship said. It's all good. E, we love you too, dog. I'm just passionate about this shit. That's all. Yeah, Echoes, I know it ain't personal, dog, but I know niggas trying to put some bullshit in your head. That's all. They got slave ships, man. Look, listen, bro. The reason why black people is in last place is because we was taken from where we was from and bought here. That's why we in last place, bro. Facts. That's why every time we put a time, they can destroy our shit. We out of here, man. We gonna get up with y'all Wednesday. Wednesday night, Joe. Stay Twice podcast. Peace. Power to the people. Power to the people.